asked to find the average value over the interval given that g of x equals negative 4x plus 7. So if you think about it graphically, negative 4x plus 7 should look something like this. And it's a constant function, so it's a little bit easier to find the area under the curve. You could just say it's a triangle. But the average value could be found by taking the entire area under the curve and then dividing it by the length on that x interval. Right? Because when you find an average, you take a total amount, like you add up all the numbers, and then you divide by the number of numbers. We're doing the same thing just with calculus. Okay, so it's 1 over b minus a times the integral from a to b of your function. That's how you find average value. Okay? So for this problem, b is 1, a is negative 1, and then it's negative 4x plus 7 dx. So 1 over 1 minus negative 1, so that's 1 half. The integral from negative 1 to 1 of negative 4x plus 7. So we can find our antiderivative. That's negative 2x squared, because the 2 would come down and multiply. That's 7x, and that's from negative 1 to positive 1. Then we can plug in 1 then we want to subtract. This is the first limit of integration plugged in, the top one, and we subtract it by the bottom one. So it's negative 2 times negative 1 squared plus 7 times negative 1. So in here, 1 squared is 1. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. Negative 2 plus 7 is 5. Negative 1 squared is 1. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. Negative 2 plus negative 7 is negative 9. And to subtract a negative 9. So we're actually going to be adding 9. So that's 14 over 2, which is just 7 for our answer. So that's the average.